Hey guys, um, I today I'm kind of gonna talk about like stuff that's really been like pissing me off and bothering me. Um, it's kind of all like in the same category or whatever, but I kind of thought about doing it for this video because the first week of practices this past week, and all the girls were in the locker room, and we were just like, when girls get into a locker room together and they just kind of talk about like whatever's on their mind or whatever comes out first. But I mean, that's besides the point. The point. But like we were talking about like teen pregnancy and all this stuff and how like it's really sad and disappointing, and that's kind of the base of what I'm gonna be talking about today. So for those of you that could care less about teen pregnancy, you should get out of my video now. And for those of you that are a teen parent, I'm sorry, but seriously, like, oh my god. Okay, so I don't really understand why people would sit there and fucking have sex without a condom. Okay, I mean, I understand that, some girls are like kind of shy about talking about it or shy about telling a guy that they want to use a condom because just to let you know, the pull-out method does not work. Okay, there's this little thing called pre-cum, and there's still sperm in it, and even if you get that inside of you, it can still make you pregnant. Even, I mean, okay, even if you're taking birth control and you don't use a condom, birth control is not 100%. It's like 99% or something. So even if you do have birth control and you don't use a condom, there's still a chance that you can get pregnant. So I have no idea why people don't understand the fact that you need to use a fucking condom, okay? Okay, I'm not gonna sit there and say that I've never had sex, because I've had sex. And, it's from a girl's perspective, it's different because girls were extremely emotional, and when something like that happens, whether it's physical pain or any type of physical endurance or something, anything that you go through and you're a female, you're like your brain does something different or something different happens within your body and your heart and your mind, and it makes you have all these different feelings. And with girls, when they have sex for the first time, it's a rush because you in high school you hear all these different people, talking about having sex and getting laid and all this different stuff. And then, you yourself have sex for the first time, whether it's in high school or not, or before or after, doesn't matter when. But you you have sex for the first time, and all these different people, their comments on sex and their thoughts about sex, it's all like it's all in your head and it's all there, and whether it's true or not, it doesn't really matter. It's still in your head. Now, for girls, I know it's obviously different for guys, but for girls, when we have sex, it's an extremely emotional thing, and it's life changing because you feel like you know the person really well. You feel like you're in love with that person, and they can never do anything wrong, and you share something so special with them. And then the guy, I'm not saying all guys are like this. Okay, I'm not saying all guys are like this, but most guys in high school. Really sorry about that. That's never happened before when I'm trying to do a video. So just kind of ignore that. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Most guys in high school, it's not as big of like an event in their lives because, not all guys, but most guys, they've probably had sex before with different girls or with, a number amount of girls. And and then, when they have sex with one certain girl and it's like life changing for her, they really don't give a fuck and they leave, which causes an extremely emotional damage to the girl. So I recommend that most guys don't do that because not. I mean, this didn't happen to me personally, but most guys should stay or tell the girl in the first place before you have sex that you don't want to be there, 24/7 if you guys do end up having sex. Or if you guys do have sex and she gets fucking pregnant, you don't want to have a kid. Okay? That's why you use a condom. I don't understand this. I'm really sorry about getting all worked up about this. But it's an extreme, epidemic in the United States right now. And, it's all over the country. It's in pretty much, every state. Teen pregnancy is an extremely big thing that's going on right now. And, there's shows like 16 and Pregnant, Teen Mom 2. There's all these different shows that are kind of flaunting it. And I actually just saw this picture, last night. And, it has the girl, with a pregnancy stick, in front of her, and there's a little plus sign, and then it's a GIF, so, or GIF, whatever, however you pronounce it, and it's a flashing text, and the text says, OMG mom, I'm pregnant, call MTV, and I'm like, really? This is what the country has come to. We are so okay with the fact that teenagers my age and younger are getting pregnant and having sex. I mean, there's girls that are 12, 13 years old that are getting fucking pregnant, and I'm just really? You're way too young to have sex. You probably have barely started your period, if you haven't already started your period. Okay? Or some girls haven't even started their period at 12, because I started mine when I was in 6th grade. TMI. But, still, I don't understand this. You're little girls. You have your whole life ahead of you. I mean, high school is the time of your life when you figure out who you are, You make friends, you lose friends, you do all these different things, you try new experiences, you realize who you are in high school. And then college is the time of your life. College is when you can basically do whatever the fuck you want. Because you're over the age of 18, and then you turn 21 in college, so you can drink and smoke and vote and all this different stuff. And so, you have all this time to have sex and get pregnant and figure out who you are, but instead you're doing it when you're fucking 12 years old in middle school, and you're getting pregnant and having sex. Really? Really? I'm sorry that I'm so worked up about this, but it's extremely big issue. And at my high school, there's at least 3 girls so far that I've seen that are pregnant, and by the end of the year, there's probably gonna be more girls that are pregnant. Whether they're in my grade, about to graduate, or whether they're younger than me. Because I bet you, there's probably gonna be at least 10 girls that are freshmen, or at least 10 girls that are freshmen, okay, or less, they're gonna get pregnant this year because they don't fucking know how to tell a guy to use a condom. And that's really sad. I really feel like demonstrating how to use a condom, but I don't want to because everybody should know how to use a condom. Okay, now, not me personally, but I know people that have, grown up with certain girls or friends or whatever, and then those friends that they've known basically their whole lives are pregnant. And, they're the same age as my friends, and I'm just it's gonna happen. Because for some reason, females in general that are from my generation or that are around my age do not understand how to say no. 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 Not that hard. Okay? It's one syllable. And it's 2 letters. Okay? It takes 1 second to say the fucking were no. I mean, how do you... I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm sorry, but it's it's frustrating. It's extremely, extremely frustrating. Okay, so I think this is kind of it for this video. I mean, trust me, I can talk about this for like 3 hours, but that will be an extremely long video, and I don't have the 3 hours to do that. So I will just leave it here, and if anybody does want me to talk about it again, then just go ahead and put a comment on the video or send me a message, whatever, tell me that you want me to revisit the pregnancy thing, and I will. I'll look up facts, I'll look up statistics, I'll figure something out to do another video if somebody wants me to, or if people want me to. But I guess this is it, and I will see all of you guys next Sunday. Oh yeah, and stay tuned to my poem videos every Tuesday and every Thursday, and I will see you all later!